If you think 55 and over communities in South Florida are boring retirement homes with shuffleboard and early bird specials, you're about 20 years behind. That world, it's gone. What's replaced it is something totally different and honestly, way cooler than most people think. We're talking resort-style living, pickleball tournaments, social calendars that are as busy as college campuses, and communities that are selling out before they've even finished being built. In this video, we're breaking down exactly what changed, why it matters, and which communities are leading the way. I'm Jonathan with Live South Florida. We've helped over 1,000 families move to the area, and one of the biggest misconceptions we hear is about 55 and over communities. People hear age restricted and immediately think of their grandparents' retirement community from the 90s. But here's the thing, that's not what's being built anymore, not even close. A few years back, we started noticing something different. Younger buyers, people in their late 50s, early 60s, were asking about these communities not because they wanted to slow down, but because they wanted more time to do what they actually enjoy. They didn't want to mow lawns or deal with fixing things around the house. They wanted tennis leagues, golf outings, fitness classes, and neighbors who were just as active as they were. And here's what really stood out to us. A lot of our buyers moving here from other states weren't just looking for a house, they were looking for a place to belong. They wanted somewhere social with built-in activities where they could make friends and stay busy. These were active, social people who wanted a community that matched their energy, and our job became helping them figure out which community was the right fit, not just based on price, but based on lifestyle, location, and what they actually wanted to do with their time. Fast forward to today, and 55 plus communities are one of the hottest things in South Florida real estate. Let's talk about why. So what changed? The old way of doing 55 plus communities was simple. Build basic homes, add a clubhouse with a card room, maybe a pool, and call it a day. The vibe was quiet, slow paced, and honestly, kind of lonely. It was built for people who were done working and just wanted peace and quiet. For a long time, these communities were built for retirees on a fixed budget, trying to make their savings last. The homes were smaller, amenities were basic. It was just affordable housing for older folks. But the people turning 55 today, totally different. They're healthier, more active, more social, and a lot of them have money. They've had successful careers, built up wealth, and they're not looking to downsize. They want to upgrade. So over the past 10 years, builders completely changed their approach. They stopped building simple, no-frills communities and started building luxury, resort-style neighborhoods with all the bells and whistles. And the price tags reflect that. In South Florida, especially Palm Beach County, one builder has completely owned this space, GL Homes. GL Homes created the playbook for modern 55 plus living in South Florida. Here's what's interesting. Most of the big development in Palm Beach County has been happening out west. GL Homes has been buying up land in the agricultural reserve, basically old farmland, and turning it into million-dollar resort-style communities that have totally changed what active adult living looks like. Now, these are 55 and over communities all over South Florida, from Miami up to Martin County, but the epicenter is Boynton Beach. GL Homes has built so many Valencia communities there that you could just sell homes in that area full time. So we're mainly gonna focus on Boynton Beach because that's where the action is. Their Valencia brand, Valencia Lakes, Valencia Isles, Valencia Shores, Valencia Palms, Valencia Point, Valencia Reserve, Valencia Cove, Valencia Bay, Valencia Sound, Valencia Grand, and now Valencia Del Mar aren't just neighborhoods, they're destination lifestyles. Huge clubhouses, top-of-the-line fitness centers, pickleball and tennis courts with pros on staff, restaurants and bars on site, clubs for everything from fishing to ballroom dancing. When you look at what they offer, they're just as good as the best country clubs in South Florida, except you don't need a six-figure membership, you just need to be 55. Now, to really show you what these communities look like and how they've evolved over the years, I'm gonna hand it over to Armando. He's our buyer's agent here at Live South Florida, and he's been out touring these Valencia communities with our clients almost weekly at this point. Armando, what are you seeing out there?
Hey Jonathan, I'm Armando with the GL Alexander Group, and I'm here at Valencia Grand right now. And let me tell you, when you see these places in person, you really get why GL Homes has owned this market for over 25 years. Let me walk you through how we got here because the evolution is pretty wild. So it all started with Valencia Lakes back in 1997, and this was the first one, and GL Home was just testing the idea. Just under 700 homes, mid 300s to high 700s, gated community, full-time activities director, and a massive clubhouse that included fitness center, aerobic studio, billiards, arts and craft, social hall with a stage, a pool, a lap pool, jacuzzi, lighted tennis courts with a pro, putting green, all the basics. This community proved that people over 55 didn't just want a quiet place to retire. They wanted a social scene, they wanted activities, they wanted quality homes, and Valencia Lakes gave them that. Right after that, GL Homes launched Valencia Isles, which was from 1999 to 2004, just under 800 homes, high 300s to mid 600s. This one has 3 outdoor pools, 2 regular pools, and a lap pool, plus tennis courts, shuffleboard, pickleball, basketball, walking path, and a clubhouse with a bistro that serves breakfast and lunch. The ballroom has a stage for concerts and shows, and the HOA covers your cable, your internet, your phone, lawn care, and 24-hour security. Valencia Isles show that GL Homes wasn't just getting lucky. They had a system that worked. Then in 2002, they launched Valencia Shores in Lake Worth, and this is where they really went big. Over 1,100 homes, one of the largest 55 plus communities in Palm Beach County. Homes go from the low 400s up to the 900s. Valencia Shore has 2 clubhouses, the social club and the athletic club, over 50,000 square feet combined. The social club has a cafe, a grand ballroom, 4 card rooms, arts and crafts, billiards, library, outdoor, a pool, a sandy beach by the lake, putting green, 4 tennis courts, and even a tot lot for when the grandkids come and visit. And the athletic club, that's where the real fitness stuff happens. 17,000 square feet, top fitness center, aerobic studio, massage rooms, 2 indoor racquetball courts, separate spas for men and women, saunas and steam rooms, pool, lap pools, resistance pool, 8 more tennis courts, and a full hair and nail salon. Valencia Shores proved that buyers wanted size. They wanted a community big enough to have a real social scene with tons of club and stuff going on. In 2005, GL Homes went to Delray Beach with Valencia Palms, just over 600 homes, low 600 to just over $1 million. 31,000 square foot clubhouse, top fitness center, aerobic studio, massage rooms, steam rooms, ballrooms with a stage, a cafe with an indoor and outdoor seating, billiards, 3 card rooms, arts and crafts, catering kitchen. Outside, 6 tennis courts, pool, resistance pool, a lap pool, putting green, fishing lakes, 2 bocce courts, 2 pickleball courts. Valencia Palms showed that GL Homes could build in nicer coastal areas like Delray and charge more money while still giving people the same lifestyle. Then they came back to Boynton Beach in 2006 with Valencia Point, just under 700 homes, mid 600s to about $1 million, 35,000 square foot clubhouse with a fitness center, aerobic studio, billiards, card rooms, cafe, arts and craft with a kiln, social hall with a stage. Outside they have resistance pool, a spa, pool, a lap pool, 6 lighted tennis courts with shade, half court basketball, putting greens, and a playground for the grandkids. Valencia Point sits on a 20-acre lake with palm trees everywhere. Real calm, resort feel.
Armando, real quick, how many of these communities have you actually been to at this point?
Honestly, Jonathan, I've lost count, but I can tell you, my clients always ask me, Armando, which one is the best? And I always tell them, it depends on what you want. They're all really good, but they're all very different. GL Homes does not stop. All right, let me keep going. So fast forward to 2009 and GL Homes launched Valencia Reserves, also in Boynton Beach. This one took everything they learned and turned it up. Over 1,000 homes, 1,043 to be exact. Mid 500s to 1.3 million, a 41,000 square foot clubhouse, grand ballroom with a stage, top fitness center, aerobic studio, arts and crafts, car rooms, game rooms, cafe, multiple pools including a regular pool, a lap pool, a resistance pool, and spa. 9 tennis courts, 3 pickleball courts, basketball court, shaded pavilions. This is where a lot of buyers land because you're getting that resort lifestyle without hitting that $1 million mark. It's a sweet spot. And GL Home does not do cookie cutter. You get the signature collection if you want to keep it more affordable, the vintage collection for a little more space, and the crown collection for the best finishes and the most square footage. Options for everybody. Then in 2013, GL Homes launched Valencia Cove, and this is where they really went all out on luxury. Just over 800 homes built from 2013 to 2018, low 700s to over $1 million. This community is huge. 39,000 square foot clubhouse, 10-acre recreational area, pool, a lap pool, resistance pool, whirlpool spas, wedding pools for the grandkids, 8 tennis courts, 4 pickleball courts, 2 handball courts, 2 bocce courts, half basketball court, walking trails everywhere. Inside the clubhouse, yoga rooms, exercise room, steam and massage rooms, indoor and outdoor cafe, 4 card rooms, billiards, arts and craft with the kiln, catering kitchen, cooking demo studios, and a grand ballroom with a stage and a dance floor, even a tennis pro shop. This isn't just a community, it's a resort. And the homes show it too. Big floor plans, premium finishes, first floor living for people who want quality and comfort. Valencia Cove is a perfect example of GL Homes taking old farmland out west and turning it into something that totally changed the market. Now in 2015, GL Homes launched Valencia Bay in Boynton Beach, just shy of 600 homes, high 900s to 1.7 million. It's about 33,000 square foot clubhouse on 8 acres of waterfront. Fitness center, massage rooms, yoga rooms, steam rooms, locker rooms, pro shop, indoor and outdoor cafe, 3-card rooms, grand ballroom, arts and crafts, billiards, table tennis, catering kitchen, demo kitchen. Outside, they have a pool with a pool sidebar, a resistance pool, a wading pool for the grandkids, tennis, pickleball, basketball, bocce, handball, walking, and biking trails. Valencia Bay is all about that waterfront line, lakefront and garden view lots. Now in 2019, GL Homes launched Valencia Sound, which is just over 400 homes, high 700s to up to 2 million. 39,000 square foot clubhouse with 9 acres of stuff, from social hall, full restaurants with indoor and outdoor seating, sports lounge and bar, catering kitchen, cooking studios, card rooms, arts and craft, the fitness center with locker rooms, steam rooms, massage rooms, and exercise studio. Then in the outside, they have a pool and a spa with a poolside bar, shaded cabanas, lap pools, resistance pool, wedding pool for the grandkids, and the Valencia Sound racquetball with 6 lighted tennis courts, 4 bocce courts, and 11 pickleball courts. Pro shop with clothes, gear, and everything. And then we get to Valencia Grand, which is where I'm at right now, which just finished in 2025. This is one of the newest in the Valencia family, and it shows you where GL Homes and the 55 living is going. Just shy of 700 homes, mid 1 million to mid 2 millions. Clubhouse is over 44,000 square foot. Indoor pickleball courts, sports lounge with multi-sport simulator, nail salon, blow dry bar, full racquetball club with a pro shop, restaurant and bar on site called Encore. Cooking classes, demo kitchen, yoga garden, patio bars, tennis, pickleball, bocce, pools, and spas with a huge sun deck. Home goes from 2,300 square feet to 3,200 square feet, 2 to 5 bedrooms, and up to 4.5 bathrooms. It's modern, open designs, gourmet kitchens, covered patios, options for dens, offices, and club rooms. Valencia Grand proved that people buying at 55 plus communities today aren't downsizing, they're upgrading. And now the newest one, Valencia Del Mar. This is GL Homes' most luxurious 55 plus community ever. Homes go from 1.5 million to 2.5 million. And this is the new standard. The clubhouse is over 43,000 square feet. World-class dining with an on-site restaurant and patio bar, indoor and outdoor seating, sports lounge with a high-tech multi-sport simulator, stylish lounge for Broadway shows and events, more than 100 clubs and activities planned. And for wellness, top fitness center, group fitness studios, saunas, steam rooms, full spa, nail salon, blow dry bar, even a yoga garden outside. And here's what's next level: 4 indoor pickleball courts so you can play all year round no matter the weather. Plus 7 outdoor pickleball courts, 5 lighted tennis courts, 4 bocce courts. The racket club has a pro shop with everything you need. And the pool area, incredible. Beach entry pool, whirlpool spa, lap pool, resistance pool, shaded cabanas, covered seating, outdoor patio bar where you can relax with friends and even after a workout. And the homes, beautiful designs, single level living, gourmet kitchens, luxury finishes, screened lanais. Every detail is for a luxurious, low maintenance lifestyle. Valencia Del Mar is under construction right now, and GL Homes has some great incentive for buyers. $10,000 towards closing costs with GL financial or cash purchases, plus $1,500 for military, first responders, and repeated GL home buyers. They even have a stay and play program. 3 days, 2 nights in a furnished home, only for $99. You can experience the lifestyle before you buy. And look, if you want to check out any of the Valencia Del Mars or any of these communities, we can set that up for you. Just reach out. This is the new benchmark for 55 living in South Florida. So that's the Valencia evolution, Jonathan. From Valencia Lakes in 1997 to Valencia Del Mar launching right now. You can see how GL Homes completely transformed what 55 plus living looks like in South Florida. And honestly, after touring all of these, I can tell you, these aren't your grandparents' retirement communities anymore. Not even close. Back to you, Jonathan.
Thanks, Armando. And look, if you want Armando to take you on a personal tour of any of these Valencia communities, just reach out to us. He knows them all by heart at this point. But GL Homes isn't the only builder in the space. Let me walk you through some of the other heavy hitters. Just south in Delray Beach, you have Four Seasons at Delray Beach by K-Hub. This is a smaller one, 315 homes in the low 600s. More intimate feel, 10,000 square foot clubhouse, pool, 6 tennis courts. Resale only at this point. Further north up in Westlake, you have Cresswind Palm Beach by Coulter Homes. 800 homes when it's done, ranging from the high 400s to the mid 2 millions across 3 collections. Homes go from 1,500 up to 3,000 square feet. They've got the usual pool, tennis, pickleball, bocce, dog park. But what's cool here is the event plaza with food truck. In Palm Beach Gardens, you have Regency at Avenir. This one's part of the huge Avenir master plan, so you're buying into a much larger community. 469 homes, low 800s to low 900s. Clubhouse has a cafe, ballroom, fitness center, and outside you've got your pool, outdoor amphitheater, pickleball, and tennis. Down in Parkland in Broward County, you have Four Seasons at Parkland by K-Hub. 538 homes, high 600s to low 1 millions. 25,000 square foot clubhouse, 2 pools, virtual sports studio, tennis and pickleball. You can find both new and resale here. Right next door, the Falls at Parkland by Ryan Homes. You have 349 homes, same price range, high 6s to mid 1 millions, 24,000 square foot clubhouse with a theater and performing stage, pool, pickleball and bocce. Look, there are so many 55 and over communities out there, but these are the heavy hitters. And if I didn't mention your community, don't come at me in the comments. I can only fit so much into one video. And here's what really tells you how successful the Valencia brand has been. GL Homes isn't just building in South Florida anymore. They're taking the Valencia lifestyle statewide. Valencia at Riverland in Port St. Lucie, Valencia Harbor in Fort Myers, Valencia Sky in Naples, Valencia Ridge in Wesley Chapel up by Tampa. So if you're looking at Southwest Florida, the Treasure Coast, or the Tampa Bay area, GL Homes is bringing that same resort-style active adult experience to those markets. The demand is that strong across the entire state. Now, here's something important to understand. The people moving into active adult communities today are way more diverse than you'd think. According to the US Census Bureau, almost 20% of baby boomer women didn't have children. That's nearly double the rate of previous generations. When you add in gray divorce, 40% of people divorcing over 50 and over, you end up with a huge population of what's called solo agers, people who live alone or don't have family support in later life. For these buyers, active adult communities aren't just about the amenities, they're about building a support network and finding a sense of belonging. And these communities are designed exactly for that. A lot of people assume everyone in a 55 plus community is fully retired. Not true. Many people are still working remotely, consulting, running businesses, or doing passion projects. That's why you see communities adding co-working spaces, high-speed internet, and smart home tech. The modern active adult expects the same conveniences they had before and then some. Whether you're just hitting 55 or you're in your 60s and beyond, these communities are built for people with energy. Top of the line fitness centers, yoga studios, biking trails, wellness coaches on staff. These are standard now. A lot of communities are going all in on healthy living with bigger gyms, healthier dining options, and daily chances to work out and stay active. And honestly, a lot of our clients have more energy than I do. I'll show up to tour a community with someone in their early 60s and they're telling me about the pickleball tournament that they're training for, or half marathon that they just ran, or the trip to Patagonia they're planning. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to keep up. Connections mattered at every stage. These communities have packed social calendars, wine tastings, book clubs, travel groups, art classes, dance lessons, cooking demos, Broadway-style shows. There's always someone to hang out with. It's not just about living near people, it's about being part of a lifestyle with tons of chances to connect and try new things. One big worry people have about moving to an active adult community is losing contact with kids and younger people. So some communities are opening parts of the neighborhood to the public. Coffee shops, restaurants, fitness centers, farmers markets. Some are even built near universities where residents can take classes with younger students. Others have daycare centers, playgrounds, and parks that are open to the public during certain hours, sometimes run by the residents. This whole intergenerational thing is growing, and it's addressing one of the biggest concerns that people have about age-restricted living. So why are people choosing this lifestyle? What's driving the boom? First, it's the freedom. No more mowing lawns, trimming hedges, or worrying about fixing stuff around the house. The HOA handles it all. That means more time to travel, do hobbies, spend time with family, or just relax by the pool. For buyers moving here from out of state or for solo agers looking to build a new support system, one of the biggest concerns is, how do I make friends? These communities solve that problem immediately. From day one, these are clubs, activities, fitness classes, social events. You're walking into a ready-made social network of people who are just as active as you are. And this is where we come in. A lot of our clients are moving from New Jersey, New York, the Midwest, California. They're leaving behind their entire social circle. So we don't just help them find a home, we help them find a community where they'll actually want to spend time. We'll walk them through the different options, introduce them to the lifestyle directors, even set up tours so that they can see what daily life looks like. Because buying the right home is one thing, buying into the right community is everything. You're getting amenities that rival the best country clubs in South Florida, top-notch fitness centers, tennis and pickleball courts with pros on staff, pools, spas, restaurants, salons, you name it, all without the six-figure membership fees. You buy the home and the lifestyle comes with it. South Florida is perfect for people who want to stay active year-round. World-famous beaches within minutes, countless golf courses, fishing spots, walking and biking trails, water activities like boating, swimming, kayaking, parks and nature reserves. You got endless options both inside and outside the community to stay active and enjoy the Florida lifestyle. These communities aren't just great for the people living there, they're amazing for the kids and the grandkids who visit. When family comes down, they're coming to a resort. The grandkids can swim in the pool, play basketball, hang out by the splash pad. There are walking trails, sports courts, event spaces, plenty to keep everyone entertained. And you're not stuck inside the gates. These neighborhoods are in some of the best areas in South Florida with easy access to beaches, shopping, dining, golf courses, and family-friendly stuff. So when the kids and grandkids visit, you've got options. Spend the day at the beach, grab dinner at a great restaurant, or explore local parks, or just relax at the community amenities. What we hear from our buyers all the time is that moving to one of these communities actually makes them a more attractive destination for their family. The kids are excited to come down, the grandkids love it, and the parents aren't scrambling to entertain everyone. The community and the surrounding area do that heavy lifting for them. So it's not just about your lifestyle, it's about creating a lifestyle that your entire family wants to be a part of. Florida's tax advantages, which is no state income tax, combined with year-round sunshine, make it a magnet for retirees. You're keeping more of your money and enjoying better weather while doing it. The biggest shift we've seen is that people at this stage of life don't want isolation, they want connection. They want to be around other active, social people who are making the most of this chapter. These communities are designed for that. Spontaneous hangouts at the fitness center, meeting friends for lunch at the on-site restaurant, joining clubs, going to shows and events. It's about ramping up, not winding down. And here's the thing, the popularity of active adult communities is exploding and there are options at every price level. So whether you're looking at the mid 300s or the mid 2 millions, there's a community out there that fits your budget and lifestyle. So why is this happening now? The demographic is huge. Baby boomers are hitting retirement age in record numbers, and they're healthier and wealthier than any generation before them. They have the money to buy these homes, and they want the lifestyle that comes with it. And look, this isn't just a South Florida thing. If you've been paying attention to the Villages up in Ocala, you know how crazy the demand is for active adult communities. The Villages has become one of the fastest growing metro areas in the entire country. It's proof that when you build the right product, like resort amenities, social activities, built-in community, people will come. And builders in South Florida saw that and said, we could do this better in a better location with better weather and ocean access. South Florida has always been a magnet for retirees, the weather, the tax benefits, the proximity to beaches and golf courses. But now, instead of just buying a condo on the coast, people want communities that offer everything in one place. And the land is available. GL Homes has been buying up land in the agricultural reserve out west in Palm Beach County, land that used to be farms and open space, and turning it into huge amenity-loaded communities. And down in Broward, builders are going after the most desirable areas like Parkland because they know that's where buyers want to be. These aren't $300,000 homes anymore. GL Homes is building million-dollar, multi-million-dollar communities in areas that were farmland just 10 years ago. That tells you everything about the demand and the shift and who's buying these homes. This isn't budget retirement housing. It's high-end living for people who've worked hard and want to enjoy the best years of their lives in style. And look, navigating all of this can be overwhelming. you've got 11 Valencia communities alone. Plus you have Cresswind, Regency, Four Seasons, the Falls, and that's just scratching the surface. And our team helps buyers figure out which community fits their budget, their lifestyle, and their long-term goals. We've walked hundreds of families through this exact decision. So if you're serious about making this move, we'd love to help you cut through the noise and find the right place. If you're thinking about making this move, drop a comment below, send us a message, or check out the link in the description to schedule a call. We would love to help you figure out which community is the right fit for you. And if you want more breakdowns like this, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next one. I'm Jonathan. This is Live South Florida, and I'll see you in the next video.